Greetings guys, it's your favorite tutor Notezem Gidas. So on this episode we are going to be talking about banks, its functions and its uses in our economy. So you have been hearing about banks. Have you ever thought of what a bank is, what the bank does and its contribution to our economy? Or have you ever made a transaction with a bank? Have you ever used an ATM machine? Have you ever collected loan from a bank, or have you ever deposited money in the bank? If your answer is yes, then you have interacted with a bank. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define a bank, explain the major functions of banks, discuss the importance of banks in our economy, and identify practical examples of banking services in our everyday life. So let's begin. What is a bank? So a bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits from individuals and businesses and provide loans and other financial services. So what do we mean? So there are people in our economy who have excess money, or people who have money that do not intend to use the money immediately. So they approach a bank, give this money to a bank to safeguard or keep it safely for them. The bank intends use this money and give out loans to people who have shortages or people who need these funds for their businesses. So that is the easy definition of a bank. So moving on to the next, which is functions of a bank. So the first function of a bank is accepting deposits. The second, we have granting of loans and advances. The third, the bank facilitates payments and money transfer. Fourth, we have safekeeping of valuables. Fifth, we have credit creation, and sixth, we have currency exchange services. Moving on to the first one, which is accepting deposits. So the primary function of a bank is to accept money from customers for safekeeping. As we earlier explained, people with excess, they come to a bank, give money to the bank collects this money and keep it safely for them. Granting of loans and advances. This money that the bank receives from savers, the bank safeguards the money and in turn use this money to provide loans to other individuals who are in need of it to establish their businesses or growth. The next function we have here is facilitation of payment and transfer. Banks make it easier to transfer money from one person to another. For example, if you have money that you want to transfer to another user, this bank assists you to transfer money from one person's account to another. Moving on to the next, we have the safekeeping of valuables. Banks provide secure storage and for important items such as documents, certificates, jewelry, property titles. So if you have documents that you are afraid of theft, or maybe you don't feel like you can keep the documents, you approach a bank, you give these documents, banks will help you secure these documents and safeguard it for you. So the fifth functions of bank is credit creation. Banks create credit by lending out a portion of the deposit they receive to people who need them. This increases the amount of money available for investment and business activities. So for example, if you have 100 million, let's say for instance, then you approach a bank, you deposit this money. A bank has a certain percentage that a bank will keep as reserve, let's say 20%. Okay, so as the bank deducts that 20% from this money, the bank in turn give the remaining 80 million to people who need it. So these people will take the money, invest it, and it will lead to growth. As they invest their businesses and their business growth, it will in turn lead to economic benefits, which will lead to more goods and services, more jobs, high income and economic growth. The next function of a bank is currency exchange. Banks help customers exchange one currency for another. For instance, bank can help us exchange United States dollars for euros or francs CFA into American dollars. So that's one of the functions of a bank. Lastly, we have agency services. Banks perform services on behalf of customers. Example includes paying utility bills, collecting dividends, paying salaries, and collecting rents. The next section of our lesson, which is the importance of banks in the economy. So firstly, banks encourages savings. promotes investment, creates employment, facilitates trade and commerce, supports economic growth, provides loans and credit, safeguards money and valuables, and the last one we have facilitates payments and transfers. Thank you for watching this session. We look forward to see you in our next episode.